Kings of Rune. We're going to run some runecraft for a couple hours, so we're just going to chill, wait for people to flood in. Oh yeah, it's empty now, damn. Alright, rune. What do we got? Oh, treasure chest. I forgot about those. I think I'm short 2 of them. I've been playing a little bit this morning.
Medium rare.
Alright,
Oh, well
let's see
done.
what we've got. Garbo for early. And we drew double kun. Great. We threw 1 kun back, I only did double draw kun. Sick.
Here to hear the good word.
This is not a good way to start the stream. You open double fucking kun and blaze destroy a decline. Probably should just throw it all back and hope for a lower hand, but fucking double decline. We're gonna throw a kun, we'll keep the declines. They can be spell boosted at least. And then we'll run it off there. I do wanted to fix OBS though. I wanted to route OBS back through because I don't think it's having the audio come through my headset for notifications and stuff, so I want to fix that too when I have a chance. Let's see. There's no point using that. This is just such a sad fucking like situation to be in here. Like honestly, it couldn't get too much worse, I don't think. Let's throw it into the system tab. There we go. Now it's in there. Cool. Draw. Cool. We need it. We desperately need it. That's pretty decent too. Alright. Now we just gotta kind of recover this hand, I guess. Make it work, make it function, get everything going, hopefully. And that will be the main play. That's what I can pray for, I guess. And we'll see where we end up after this, but 50-50. Okay, we can work with this. We use that to kill that. Maybe I give up on the heal here and we just throw... Yeah, maybe I just throw it. I throw the ruby. Get rid of the heal card. Let's develop a board a bit more. Should have used my play point, honestly, earlier. It's gonna refresh next turn anyway, but hey, it's fine. Featherfall, okay. Pretty solid card for them. They get a full clear. We got Demonic Call, we got Seraphic Tidings. Probably Seraphic, yeah. We need to draw more cards anyway. If I draw again, I will be overdrawn, unless I use play point, which I guess is not a bad option to play Demon. Yeah, fuck it, let's do it that way. We'll see what we get first, but yeah, Demon. Okay. So not the best, not the worst. Could have been better. Definitely could have been better. It could have been 100 times worse too, so I'm not too disappointed. Alright, summons. What are we gonna do? Okay. We'll go for that. God, Sage Light just doesn't feel value here. I probably should have just went for Kun there, honestly. But we'll go for as much spell boost as we can for this turn, then we might Kun next turn. I'm trying to think how I can bring this down further. Maybe we set up the Earth Sigils. Yeah, it's risky because it fills our board slot, but this is such an awkward hand to play out. I need to get these low enough that I can full boost them off this, but I think even now I'm not close enough. But I have got at least another turn, so it's not the end of the world. Alright, we could super evolve here.
To the edge of what's known.
Can I? Yeah, I can't. I'd have to develop everything into full clearing.
None shall escape the lash of my flame. Crawl like the vermin you are.
That there, those into that doesn't do really well. Although it does get me Blaze Destroyer, I guess, so. Trying to think of the best way to handle this. But I don't think it matters. It's all going to be the same in the end.
Sound the retreat.
At least these dimensionals go down low. Puts them very close to being playable. That way I can Demonic Call William next turn, probably. Although this isn't going to be good actually. This is going to be some damage. Especially if they supered it. Yeah. This might just actually kill me. The next turn, I don't know if I live it or not. We can do that. That'll get us closer. William. And then we'll Demon Call to get that to 0. And then we just pray we don't die. Oh, we just pray we don't die here. If they drop anything with a Storm, we're pretty much dead. It's like, yeah, not great. But we're going to bet on the Ruler of Cocytus lethal. Which they have to full clear and leave nothing on board to avoid. Yeah, that's not a good sign. 5 play points. Okay, yep, that's fine. Cool. Awesome. Alright, now we take it's slightly less than a 50-50, I think, although it'll probably be better than that because we have 2 declimbs to hit Azeroth. Although it wouldn't be the first time I've double declimbed and got no Azeroth play. So we go for it. We declimb. We look for the Azeroth. And we completely fucking whiff. Fuck. Damn it. We missed the extra declimb and we missed the Azeroth. That's fucked up. At least we can... Oh, we can't even full click because I can't hit that without having to evo it. Fuck. Yeah, shit. No matter what here. I need to... Okay. I'm going to have to use the Anne and Grey, I think, to my advantage. I think that gives me the best outcome here.
Ready, Graham? Right behind you, Anne.
So that will give me the full clear.
Never smart to play with. It's over.
And we set up our ward. Okay. Oh, that's risky, but hey. At least we have something. Like, we have something here. I can't believe we didn't hit our declimb or our Azeroth. Hitting both, like, neither is, like, insanely unlucky. We had 8 cards remaining in deck after that, too. So it was 13 cards, and we had 2 chances out of those 13 to have a decent hit out of 5 cards. So every single card was less than a 1 in 13. Damn it. Yeah, there's like nothing I can do here. If they have Storm, they just win.
Surely you know this.
Which is super unfortunate. Cause like I can Silent Rider this, I can double serve a Cocytus, but if they just have Storm, they win. And they've had a lot of opportunities to have Storm now. There it is. That's game. Yep, cool. I got insanely unlucky. Damn it. Fuck. That's the second time that I've had, like, full combo, double combo, and I failed it. Missed it completely. Super disappointing. Such low odds of missing that, too. Like, come on. Insane. Alright, what do we got next? This hand is also just not that great. Yeah, it's definitely a lot better. Draw is pretty good. I just need some of my lower cards. 2 drops, 1 drops would be nice. Then I can at least lead up into the draws. That's not it. Okay, cool. It's crazy that I start streaming and now I'm like bricking. I've barely bricked with this deck over the course of like the 3 days that I've been playing it. And now that I've started streaming the deck, it's like 2 games where I get pretty awful starter hands. This one's far better than the last one because I have a lot more draw, but geez, usually I draw things like Foresight or my Miriam in my opener and it's not usually a big problem. I can't even play that now, Jesus. We'll drop one of these. We need to free up hand space for the draw plays. These guys have got like perfect curve too, nearly. Like 2 into 3 is pretty good for them. There's only 1 drop, so it's a pretty nice hand. At least we can get a pretty easy clear with Miriam if we want. We can't play Seraphic Miriam though, so well now it's worse. Cool. I would need a 1-drop spell here. Yeah, not happening. Cool.
Special assignment today.
So we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of the 2-1.
This next one.
Mostly because I want to stop them getting extra artifacts.
I stronger?
I'll prioritize removing the artifacts. Yeah, I think that was the right call. Definitely think that was the right call.
Don't forget to review.
Alright, Seraphic
May wings be at your back.
into, I can't, dude. I'm gonna overdraw really badly here. This is not good. Yeah, there goes an important card. Fuck. I'm gonna overdraw by 2 total. Fuck, it was bad.
Only ransom I take is blood.
I've hit so many high cards too. Like, how unlucky can I get 2 games in a row? Like, I'm sitting at like a 70%-ish win rate with this deck overall, and then I just do, then I draw like this, and I'm like, wow. Okay, so that gets played out like that.
Never forgive.
We'll actually just go for a board here. I may want a dimensional climb soon. Which, I mean, we've got the option to do it next turn if they kill the 3-3. Then we can declimb. But I really want to get the Blaze Destroyer out. So if I can get a 1-drop spell, we could get Blaze Destroyer and declimb on quite nicely. We'll see what they end up doing though. They've got to actually clear first. So if they don't clear here, we're pretty okay. William's at what, 5? Yeah, I should probably actually enable my spell boost counts so I know what they're at. Especially things like that are important. Okay, Udi. Are they going to spend their Evo on this? Because that'd be nice. Bullet from Beyond. Okay, gets rid of the big guy. Fair play. Now let's see if they decide they want to drop Evo on it. I mean, it's not a bad option, Evoing the Udi. They haven't spent anything at this point. They're just kind of banking on pings here, which they did hit, unfortunately. Well, there's our 1-drop spell. Not that it's doing quite enough heavy lifting here. So we're going to play it anyway, though. Now we actually have these live and usable. So we'll declimb this. These other declimbs are pretty low already, so I think I'm okay with that. Now it's just a matter of drawing them, which is a problem. Let's play the other one. Just make it another board they have to deal with, and we'll go face for 6 damage.
You're done.
Defeat is not
See you
an over.
tomorrow.
It's definitely not perfect. Like, I missed any kind of draw engine. I missed Kun, which would be at least a good stall. The only real bonus is I have the Williams, so if they do decide to go wide with Rami, we have a clear. That's really the only bonus here. But I do need to try and get my health a little bit higher, because I'm basically 1 damage off being lethal. If they go for Mecha, this is a full clear, unfortunately.
Don't move.
It's a choice. There's the Kun play. Let's just commit to the Kun then.
What's known. Get lost.
Because they're 1 turn off being able to mecha me. So Kun should be pretty threatening here. Should do well. They're gonna have to deal with this now. Which, I mean, they have options. I mean, they've showed me that they have both gammas just then. So double gamma.
I lost my strength.
Okay, or you can just drop that and fuck me over, I guess. Cool. Orcus play. I think this loses me the game nearly. It'll be close. Because they'll go mecha next turn, probably. Yeah, they'll probably go mecha next turn with Super Evo. They've set themselves up really nicely to go for it. And I don't have a play. Can't even declimb out of this. Damn it. Yeah, if you got it, you got it. Fucking awful hands, dude. 2 of the worst rune hands I've had in like 20 games.
dons
Okay.
their mask.
Not mecha yet. That's something. It's still nearly impossible to go for anything though, because I can't make the Kakaitis dimensional climb play. Since we didn't get another declimb. In the last like last like 4 turns since we declimbed before. I need to hit it again, unfortunately.
The curious artificer
Okay,
dons
yeah,
their
they're just
mask.
setting up for the mecha. They've got to be. Because it's an insanely strong play here. Yeah, there's A artifact.
This might hurt.
They're gonna summon Beta as well here, so they can go for the extra 3 damage, right? Oh no, they went for the heal instead. Interesting. I guess they're avoiding the Kun lethal. Yeah, they're avoiding the Kun lethal. I'm just dead to Mecha Super Evo. Unless we get insanely lucky.
Is that a jingling purse I hear?
Something. It's not good, but it's something. Let's use that first. So we at least get rid of something before we declimb. Well, there's the Kun. That is pretty decent, actually. Not that I could utilize it. I guess I can. I can come close to full clearing. It's really just this thing. Yeah, Kun still play.
Walk the 5-fold path.
The pity I couldn't have got this off first. Because then I actually would have lethaled him, which would have been sad. Oh, we can declimb again too.
On to the next
Hang on.
round.
Oh, we're gonna run out of time though. Hang on. I need to do this fast. Come on. We gotta at least clean up and get the damage. That's the priority here.
Impressive.
Break it up.
There we go.
Impressive.
Heal.
The spark of knowledge.
Okay, I got 1 heal off. That should be enough to sustain. Okay, okay. Alright. I wish I could have got the other heal off. If I had a little more time with my planning, I might have got there, but... Because that would have brought us up to 20. But I think this is still going to be hard to beat over now.
I lost my strength.
Yeah, okay. So they went for the Orcs play, which is fair.
Let down your guard.
Because this gets them...
Don't miss.
This does get them the full clear, I think.
I want to be heard. Let down your guard.
I only need 2 damage, which is crazy.
Into the night.
They gotta commit to clearing, right? Puppet's a good play, though.
I would give anything.
We're pretty much fucked, though, from
Let
now.
down your guard.
It's unfortunate. Double Orcust. Oh, I mean, they don't have the Super Evolve now, but it's not really gonna matter. Because I have to actually deal with the board, which is a problem.
I give up.
Alright, we'll see where that goes. Over there. Okay. Kun again, I guess.
To the edge of what's known.
Might even play the boss side here before we do any trading. Yeah, we didn't really get anything. Oh, I can't. Yeah, fuck. I can't. That's awful. I'm just dead.
Take my life.
Like, yeah, I'm full dead. 'Cause I can't clear that. I should have just Williamed. Yeah, I should have just Williamed. Would have been better. Masterwork. There you go. Because this full clears me, and then they just hit me for 18. Yeah, I should have Williamed.
All burnt out.
Oh, that's brutal. Dude, considering how awful that hand was, we almost made a fucking run back. It was close. If I had got that extra healing off, I actually might have done it too. But I think I would have been 1 out of that lethal range in particular. But it's crazy. Like I said, I'm something at like 70% win rate on average with this deck. I load up stream, I play 2 games, immediately lose both. Like, that's
Well
insane.
Let's get this
That's
over
hot
with.
garbage. The rest up here. Where are my low cards? I'm running so many of them, dude. Fuck, come on. We've got like 7 or 8 low cards in like the 3-drop range, and then I hit my 6s. And then I hit double fucking D. Oh my god, these hands can't get much worse, dude. How am I hitting these? How am I going 3 hands back to back and start a stream? That's crazy.
It works too hard.
See, there we go. Now we actually have some low cards. Like, fuck, how hard was that?
This home works too hard.
That's crazy. Alright, we'll just go for that. We'll do that one. William's not seeing a lot of value right now, so let's just go for that. Okay, that'll work. That's 2 off. That's going to be 3 off. That's obviously 5 off from being playable.
Special assignment today.
Then we have Kaitis already. We have D already. Like, where are my Maria? Like, where's mine? Where's my Miss Maria? Where's my fucking Anangrea too? Like, come on. Show me the Anangrea. Would be nice. Alright, we do that. We kill this. Well, we don't quite kill that, but we do, you know. We are going to overdraw, though, in the next turn.
Don't forget to
But I think it's
review.
worth it for this. I mean, we've already got the combo, so I'm not worried about burning that. The only thing that would suck to burn is an Anangrea, honestly. Or another Kun would kind of suck to burn, but it doesn't really matter that much here.
This homework's too hard.
No, they went for a lot of draw. Now they're in overdraw as well. We'll go for the heal.
Spark of knowledge.
We'll go for the draw.
I give up.
Damn, this is like, okay. It's definitely a hand, that's for sure. Alright. Not too bad. We're almost live on those dimensionals already, which is crazy. The Kun's actually got some pretty decent value coming up too. Damn, they only did 2. Poor guy.
The spark of knowledge.
I get the Kakaitis turn first as well, which is kind of nice. What do I want to do here? I think we just drop a Kun.
To the edge of what's known.
Might even just go for some damage here, I'm not gonna lie. We haven't used our Evos for anything else at this point, so going for the damage doesn't seem like it would hurt. We've got 6 spell boost on board, thanks to the last words. Which William is going to clean up for us nicely. Cool. Makes a lot of our board live now. I could hold off and do a Kun play. Next turn I could make a big Kun play. Just William this.
New year, new me. Pardon my
We
language.
might even Ruby the tidings here for the extra draw. We'll just see if we can find anything else. Another Ruby, not really doing anything. Yeah, and we'll just sit on this, I think. Oh, do I go for the spell boost? Oh, I don't really need to. Yeah, I don't really need to. So now we're sitting on a pretty nice Kun play, I think. It's not quite lethal, but it is close. It means that I can set up our Kakaitis. If I don't draw Azeroth, the odds of me still drawing lethal are really high.
New year, new
And they're really not doing anything a lot of this turn. Cool. Unless they declimb right now. If they don't declimb right now, we're in a really good spot because they can't Kakaitis off the play point. Because if they Kakaitis off the play point and declimb, they only go to 9 and it won't be enough to do Azeroth lethal. Yeah, play some more cards. That's fine. I can handle that, I think. Alright. Demonic Call. We just send that in, I guess. Oh, I can't. God, I can't turn 10 Kun. Okay, actually, well, this is kind of bad. I didn't think it
To
through.
the edge of what's
My
known.
mistake.
Get lost.
My mistake. Not quite what I was thinking. Still fine. More than fine.
You're done.
It's just not quite as good as I initially had thought it would be. Let's just fill our board with cards. We're gonna full clear. We've still got the Kakaitis double declimb set up. If I miss the double declimb again, dude, like, fuck me. Alright, there we go. Demonic Shikigami, Demonic Shikigami. They're really playing for their outs here. Damn. Declimb, that's fine. Oh, they're gonna try and look for a big Kun swing, I guess. Which, I mean, is a play.
I walk the 5
Yeah, big Kun play. Fair enough. I mean, you found it, man. You did the job. That's pretty phenomenal, not gonna lie.
shall escape the lash of my blade.
So you get 17 off this.
Vermin you are.
Yeah, 17 off this, and a nice setup.
Into the night.
Alright, now we just try for the Kakaitis play, I guess. Yeah, because I can't lethal off that Kun, can I? Nah, definitely Kakaitis. It's gotta be Kakaitis. So we declimb this, we see what we get. I just win. Yeah. I don't even need the thing here. I don't even need it. Just win off this. That's why we made sure they were low enough. There we go. So I wanted to make sure they're under 12 health. If they're under 12 health, then yeah, the double Demon of Purgatories are also really good. Even if you can't reach the Azeroth lethal.
Victory is mine.
That was more than
That feels
enough.
correct.
Technically, you can do a similar thing with 13 if they have a follower on board too with Super Evo. So you can make that same kind of play just with Super Evo play instead. So you get the same outcome. Oh, it's the advantage of going first in the Rune Mirror though. Going second isn't bad, but going first, you can really pull that off. Rune has become wildly popular on ladder now though.
Medium
Alright, let's see what
rare.
we've got here.
Or well done.
The only thing I don't like, everything. Everything except Miranda. Damn, actually, thinking about it. Okay, Kokaitis. We have nothing we can spell boost, which is a little disappointing. Yeah, literally nothing to spell boost here. I might be forced into, like, rubying the Miss Miranda. Just so I can get something. Yeah, this is bad. So I'm gonna Seraphic Tidings next turn. I'll probably have to Seraphic Tidings turn 4 as well. That way I can at least get some cards in hand. Okay, Insight. Yeah, that's fine. Stormy, that's also fine. It just eats their turn. They get a good spell boost out of it.
May wings be at your back.
Okay. This will work. All I need now is Declimb. If I can hit Declimb in like the next couple of cards, I should be in a good spot. The only real problem I've got now is Overdraw. If I Seraphic Tidings again next turn, I will be in Overdraw unless I draw a... I don't even know what I have to draw to actually not Overdraw here. Damn it. I don't know if I can afford to not do that. Not Seraphic Tidings. I think I have to. We just gotta take the risk. We just don't want to burn a Declimb next. If I burn Declimb, we're kind of fucked. We got 3 of them, but it's such a huge loss if we burn one. But next turn's looking pretty promising. We got Miranda, we got the Anagrea, we got the Stage Light Teachings as an option. We've definitely got some plays. True Summons, okay. Gives me a target too. Okay, we didn't burn it, that's good. Do I just go for the Anagrea now though? Losing out on the spell boost kind of sucks though. But it does get me that. Damn it. Like, I can go for this, I guess.
Special assignment today.
I need to free up hand space. We're kind of desperate for it.
Of knowledge.
We're just gonna go all in. Probably could have done it better just using the demonic, but I kind of want to hold the demonic in case I'm forced into a Quinn lethal. If I don't find, yeah, basically if I don't find Declimb in like the next turn, Declimb won't be live early enough. I don't think I can spell boost fast enough unless I get lucky. So we're going to be looking for mostly a Quinn lethal. Let's go for that. Okay, there's the Declimb. Sick. Perfect timing.
Ready, Graham? Right behind you, Anne.
That should work out.
You're done for.
Defeat is not an option.
Caught us off guard.
So now the only real problem is getting Declimb low enough, fast enough. We can definitely do a little bit to it, but it's going to be hard. We need to like double Kun basically. If I can find a second Kun, then I have a chance to do it. That or maybe even William Evo. If we can Kun without having to Evo him and then William, maybe.
Give up.
Maybe that could work. I just can't use both Super Evos. I have to end up holding. Hey,
Caught
Comfort.
us off guard.
Good to see ya. Yeah. We're in an okay spot, I think. Another Anagrea would also kind of be nice. That could work out really well too, actually. Miranda, not as good. I think we just Kun here. We try and set up as much spell boost as we can. We've got the Williams for full clear, so... And we want to threaten as much damage as we can too. We'll put ourselves in a pretty nice spot overall. Oh dear. Okay, so we've got a good board. If they William it, we get a lot of spell boost, which is nice. We can pretty much retaliate with like William, Blaze Destroyer, Miranda next turn. which should get us a pretty good spot as well. We might even have to spell boost the William here, because that's 14. And this is what, 3, 6 spell boost cross board. Brings it down to 8. Well, there's the William I was expecting. Not quite how I expected it though.
Come forth.
Since they didn't full clear it.
Oh, you're asking for a
I mean, this will do it, but yeah, that's kind of more annoying. I really don't want to have to use the William though, like Evo. But I can't think of another good option here to get low enough, fast enough. Because like this William should be high enough, I think. We'll double check it real quick. Yeah, 15, more than enough. We clear. We Blaze Destroyer. And we probably Marinda.
Special assignment today.
Yeah, I can't get low enough. I need to draw like in crazy spell boost right now to have a chance.
To the edge of what's known. Get lost.
Like I need a really good spell boost turn.
Magic guide me.
Crawl like the
Like an
vermin
insane.
you
We
are.
need an insane spell boost turn, basically. So I need to find like 5 spell boosts in this next turn. Basically, it's like Kun or bust. Although Anne and Grey is pretty fucking good. I can't play both though. Is the problem. I could super roll the Anne and Grey. That does still clear though. It just doesn't quite get me there though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. It just doesn't get me as far as I want to get. It's unfortunate. I really need to remove that Kun.
None shall escape the lash of my flame.
Man, it could be worse. It's just really annoying because if they have Titus lethal, we are kind of in trouble.
Of knowledge.
With 3 spell boost off, being able to Cocytus them. Well, there's their Cocytus play, so they're just doing it earlier. And there's their declimb. They're looking for. They're gonna basically hard removal me here. Fuck me over for next turn. If I could have got declimb to 0, we would have lethaled them probably with Azeroth next turn. Would have been a decent chance. But now we're just in trouble, especially since we could potentially double declimb.
Special
Okay, Miss
assignment
Marinda.
today.
Okay, they're gonna just attack the ward. Fair enough. They're gonna leave up all their boosts, I guess, which is smart. Oh, no, they are gonna super evolve the Cocytus. Okay. Fair enough. But yeah, I'm just fucked. Like, honestly.
Caught us off guard.
There's nothing I can do here that'll have enough impact that won't just kill me, I think. Like, we can drop the... We can drop this, but that's really it. We still can't even get the dimensional climb low enough to matter.
New year, new me.
I don't know what I'd have to draw. I'd have to draw, like, Foresight into something. Like, what would be good here to draw? I don't think there's anything.
Time works too
No,
hard.
double Foresight, though. One off. We're one off the D-shift play. Do I just commit to it? So I can at least Cocytus D-shift next turn? I think we do. I think we commit. We're going all in on this. We're going to see if they can kill me this turn. The odds are lower, to be fair. I feel like the odds of them killing me is now not as high. Purgatory is a bit of a problem, though.
Ready, Graham?
And there's the
Wait for
Anagrea.
my
Okay, that's actually fine. As long as I don't have a second declimb in hand, we're actually okay.
My language.
That's fine. Ruler. Into our own declimb. I need my own purgatory here, I think. Okay, there's my own purgatory. Sick. Now, do I declimb again? I probably could. Doesn't quite get us to lethal though,
On
right?
to the next round.
I don't know what I have to. I don't think I can draw anything that gets me to lethal, but. Oh, Azeroth though. Can I lethal off this? No, definitely not. Not that it doesn't get us close. If I played better, maybe if I had have Silent Rider and then D-shifted again, maybe I could have done it. Because then I could have double Silent Rider and won the game, potentially. Do I just Azeroth this? What can they lethal me with, actually? Silent Rider isn't quite enough on its own. Yeah, I think we Azeroth. We Azeroth to guarantee lethal next turn. Because Silent Rider's 12 with it normal Evo, not 13.
You're not.
Yeah, there we go. We got kind of lucky. We just happened to be the 1 health away from being
Victory is
Silent Rider,
mine.
which is
That
huge.
feels correct.
I mean, we got unlucky that we couldn't do a really good play earlier. We should have just been able to Azeroth win, hopefully, but hey, we found it in the end. That's all that matters. And this balances us back out again too, which is nice. So now we're at 2-2, I think, for this stream. I think that's where we're at. I'll have to look, but I think that's where
Oh,
we're at.
well done.
Kun can go, the rest will keep since we have a Foresight in hand. I would like a William or something though, and maybe some good way to deal with some early aggression. Well, that's one way to deal with early aggression. Okay, double Blaze Destroyer, Demon Call, Stormy Blast. Yeah, this could work. I want something that's a good Ruby target though. Ruby's the only card I find not as useful as most other cards. Like she's not. Yeah, okay, it's gonna have to be the Kun, unfortunately. Ruby's the only card I usually don't like having to use, but she is good if you can get her early enough and actually have a decent target. Like, she's good to send those Healy cards back to deck. I really want a Seraphic here.
Wings be at your back.
I don't really want to eat that damage.
I leave the rest to you.
So we have Marinda, we have the Stormy Blast, we have the Homework Time and Demon Call. It's not too bad a hand, honestly. I really need to get this spell boost going though. So Marinda would have been better as an Evo turn, honestly, but
Lord Commander dons her mask.
I need to do something here. We need Anne and Greya. Anne and Greya would be perfect right now.
To review.
That's not an Anne and Greya. What can I do here? I can do Demonic. Ram it. That brings Homework Time down to 1. Hope for a good hit. If not, okay, we drew the out to that at least.
I yield.
Although it doesn't really out the entire board here, so this is actually kind of troublesome. Yeah, not having anywhere to remove a wide board is going to be lethal. Like,
Even this storm shall pass.
yeah, like I think I'm just dead to the aggro, which is unfortunate. We just didn't draw an out. Yeah, no outs. We're just dead here. That's unfortunate. It's sad too, because Sword is usually a deck I don't have too much trouble with, but if you draw 0 removal outs to the wider boards, you're kind of fucked. If you don't get your Anne and Greyas, if you don't get your Marindas on Evo turn, if you don't get your bloody William for turn 6 clear, like, you just don't clear Sword fast enough.
All burnt out.
Which is disappointing, especially if they curve out perfectly like this. They basically had like an ideal curve. But yeah, I think we broke even and now we're 1 down, I think. Alright, from where I was streaming, yeah, because that's before stream and this is during. Cool. And this is our final chest for this one, which is nice too. I unfortunately got pretty shafted on my galore chests. I got like 3 golds, like 400 rupees, and a couple of couple of vial sets, low vial sets, like 100 vials, and then like
Medium
1
rare.
pack.
Or well done.
Okay, this
We have
could
much
be
to
good.
discuss.
We are going first though, so maybe holding the double ending grail wasn't the play. This is the worst thing. Like, I feel like the mirror match, you want to go first against Rune, but every other deck you want to go second, basically.
Looking for a
Because going
spark of
second gives you
inspiration.
such a huge lead.
Special assignment
Like, it's so nice to
today.
go second with these decks.
Only ransom I take is blood.
Okay, they're gonna strike me in the face. Cool.
May wings be at your back.
I don't actually have to worry about that too. It's not gonna be able to Evo yet. That's fine. But yeah, like next turn we would have, if we were going second, like our turn 4, we'd be looking at just going for the Anne and Greya, which would be huge. Instead, we're looking at like dropping nothing and being sad about it.
Tingling purse I hear.
Alright. At least we got some good spell boostable cards. So we drop Anangrea. Yeah, we drop Anangrea. We drop Anangrea again. We drop a bunch of cards after that to follow up. And we see where we're at after that. They're going for Artifact B, which means they're probably gonna, yeah, play point Absoluta here. Which is a good clear for me.
Trajectory calculated.
Because Anangrea deals with this reasonably well. We get a full board clear without too much investment. Pity we are on 12 health though, which is not a good spot to be.
Right behind you, Anne.
So this gets us full clear, really tidily, honestly. Leaves Greyer on 2, and it leaves the board on 1, which is fine.
Impressive.
There we go. William's getting set up too, which is nice for a good sweep. So he'll be able to kill a Ramia turn pretty nicely. And our second Anangrea next turn basically gets us a full board.
Scare me anymore.
Only ransom I take is
I do wonder if I'll have to end up evoing though.
this might hurt.
Based on that Ironheart, maybe I do. No, maybe I don't.
Bottomless
The
rage.
ward will clear it. The demonic will clear the 2-3. Yeah, nah, we'll be right. So we go for this.
Right behind you, Anne.
I would be tempted to hold all the demonics and go for a big swing though for turn 10. Holding all the demonics does feel like a crazy option. But if I play 2 of them, I can put Blaze Destroyer aboard this turn. And the best thing they can do for like turn 6 is nothing. Ugh, dude. It's just too much value. I can hold 2, I guess. I can hold 2 pretty neatly, actually.
Forgive.
Am I stronger?
I think it was worth playing 1. Alright. Because that's what Demon Call plus Kun turn 10 is 16 damage. Provided they play something to board for me to kill one of the demonics on minimum.
I don't miss.
Sylvia is like the only thing, by the way, on turn 6 that's any good for Portal there. So that's crazy. Crazy annoying, honestly. We can heal, but I really need to clear. And that's not really a good clear. I'm trying to think of what would be a problem. I think I have to Kun now, which is disappointing. I would love to have used him for lethal, but I think Kun's such a good play now. He's just gonna get me okay value.
You're done.
Crawl like the vermin you are.
Hopefully buy me the turn I need.
It is what it is.
We just need to draw a second Kun. That's all we can really hope for. If we draw a second one, then we'll be okay. Let's see.
Trajectory calculated.
Okay, cool.
Activating auxiliary engines.
Auxiliary engines. They went for that one instead. Interesting. They're dead though. They went for the Ralmia and left up my entire board. Basically.
I won't give up.
Well, that's definitely a choice. Like, that's a decision you make, I guess. Fair enough. I mean, I'll take it. Now I don't have to think about that match
Victory is
anymore.
mine.
Right,
That
so I'm back
feels
to breaking
correct.
even again, which is fine. Where are we at on the... So we finished the Victory Rewards event. Oh, I think I've still got dailies to do in the park, right? I think I've got the dailies in here, right? Yeah, F3 event. There we go. Yeah, here we go. And I have an extra key, I have a couple extra keys from winning the thing last night, so let's just finish this real quick.
For a game?
We'll take a quick break and we'll finish this one, basically. What do I want here? Let's try Abyss. I don't play much Abyss, so let's just play Abyss for this, since it doesn't really have any effect. Plus, this guy's like an Emerald beginner player, so we'll play with a handicap. The Eye Beyond, hey? And then we'll get back to laddering. I'm hoping to make it to a AA today. I don't know if I'll make it on stream, but I'll make it by the end of tonight, for sure. So I only want to stream a couple hours at a time. I don't want to burn out super hard on streaming itself. So I'll stream for like, what's the time now? It's nearly been an hour, so we'll go for like 2.5 range probably. Keep it pretty chill. I have another video coming out at like, I think 9 o'clock tonight. It's coming out when the tournament goes live again.
Rough and raring to go.
Okay. So they're playing the other version. I was playing this version a lot before that was running this Witch's Brew, but I fell off on it. I'm not as big a fan of it now. Let's just go for some damage. Why not? Fuck it.
Still.
But yeah, we'll be alright. We'll get there. Like I said, we'll stream for a total of about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. We'll see. See how I'm feeling today.
I treat all my specimens.
And then the video will come out tonight, and then we'll see what we're doing tomorrow as well. I need to have another video for tomorrow yet. The weekend event really helped cover at least a couple of bits of content. Hopefully weekend tournaments each week will cover the bit of content, which is nice. At least give me at least one video each week, which is good. Yeah, we'll just get rid of that and deal with it that way. That's fine. And then we'll just play aggressively.
Now I'm annoyed.
But yeah, running out of videos I can kind of make. I'm mostly limited by my card pool. I have almost everything. I'm missing like 9 total legendaries. Like I have one of every legendary, but I'm missing like the play sets. So I'm missing 9 total. And then I'm missing like 2 gold sets total or something. 3 gold sets total. And then I'd have access to everything, but there's like the only... I don't know. I've covered almost every deck now, at least to some degree. We're basically just covering like variations of decks now. Draw 2, deal 2 to your leader. Select any file on the field, deal at 6. It's definitely a play. The Ceres is also pretty good here, although I'd rather use it with Super Evo, I think. So maybe just normal Evo this.
Demons aren't to be trusted.
Yeah, we'll just normal Evo this.
You are
Fine.
beneath me.
But yeah, we'll come up with something. Maybe I'll make a video on this deck. That's just another Abyss deck. Maybe I could have some better success with this, but then I have to tank my rating, my group basically. At least when I'm playing Rune, I go up back up to like Sapphire usually, and then I stick in Sapphire for a bit, and then it'll depend on if I have a bad loss streak or win streak. Because sometimes you just go on a bad loss streak. Like sometimes I'll just lose like 5 games in a row, and they'll be like, yeah, you D-rank now. But then I'll have like a 9 win streak with Rune, and then they'll be like, oh, you don't get to rank up anymore. I'm like, oh, cool, awesome. That's totally how groups should work. Deal with the Medusa. I'm gonna super evolve it too. I'm gonna say deal with the Medusa or get lethal next turn. I mean, they definitely could. It's Rune. They have all the tools they would need to deal with the Medusa, but I also love the animated Medusa. It looks sick. The little like flame on her eye is so cool. But yeah, deal with the Medusa or lose the game. Just don't concede. Because the one thing you don't want to do is concede on these public matches. Because we need them for the rewards. You have to not concede. Alright, Rami. She's going for the Eva on it too. Which does get her there. I mean, that does clear. It's a brutal clear, but it gets her there. I mean, she can't leave this up. Oh, that's one way to do it though. Okay. I see you. Evolve this follow summon a ghost. Whenever an allied departed follower comes into play, give it Bane. Does it need to have an EO for the Bane effect? No, it doesn't. Okay. Do I need to engage on this? Hang on. No. Okay. I was wondering if I needed to like cost anything to engage this, but I don't. So now these get Bane, and then we just Bane them. We get to keep our Super Evo. There we go. And then if that stays up, we get to Shadow Crypt again if we want more clear. I don't need to win this, so I'm not actually that worried. And I have some options to do some damage too. I just need to clear. They went for another Super Evo. That's an insane Super Evo, by the way. The amount of value you get out of that card is kind of fucking wild. Fortunately, I just fucking top deck a Medusa. So So they've used both Super Evos now. So they have one normal Evo to deal with this Medusa. And next turn, I could just, like, fucking Devious Mummy for 5. That's 8. This on its own is 9 if it lives. For lethal anyway, but... Okay. Normal Evo? Does that actually boost still off normal Evo, or is it only Super? It's only Super. Cool. That's good for me. So now she has to have another card to deal with Medusa. Arcane Eruption. Ooh, that's not something you see often. This is a low-budget rune deck. Nice. Fair enough. I mean, if you're gonna do it, do it. Like, that's kind of sick.
I am keeper of memory. You are not forgotten.
Dun, 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 dun. Full clear. Cerberus. Ceres, sorry, and then damage. Right, let's do that. There we go. Now what? Now what do they got? What do they got? What do they got? Come on. What do you got? Ding dong? Just a ding dong? Dude, where are my Cerberuses, by the way? I'm running 3 of them. It's a 3 in 24 chance to draw a Cerberus. Like, come on. Da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. This is the final stand. Yeah, I win. It's game. Yeah. Okay.
I'll always watch over you. Be still.
It's lethal.
Now I'm annoyed.
Just don't concede. There we go. Got it. Cool.
All burnt out.
This poor rune player. They're playing their budget Earthright rune. But then I summon some lesser mummies and then smack them in the face, I guess. Fair enough. Yeah, they ended it already. Alright, let's go open these park chests. I have to grab the reward from the F3 menu. Hang on. Whoop, wrong one. F3 menu, claim. There we go. So now we have some park chests. Dun 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 dun. What are we gonna get? 100 packs. 100 packs. That's all I want. 100 packs. Come on. Ah, garbage. Absolute garbage. Now I'm sad. No more. I got no packs. Not 1 pack. Not 10 packs. Not 100 packs. I got no packs. I think I've only had packs from that like twice. Out of all the keys I've opened. I've opened every key available to me. I mean, I've literally got the maximum keys you can get. I think. Like, every event we've maxed out. I got the weekend tournament max win, which gets you the highest amount of keys. Like, I've opened every one possible on that. Sad. And I've had like 2 packs. I did have a legendary once, which was kind of sick. And we had a handful of golds, which isn't bad either. Do we have a winning decks yet? Oh, we do. But it's still just these. Nothing crazy. Alright, let's get back to the grind. We're only like 1,800 points, nearly 1,900 points away. It's like 10-ish wins, a little over 10 wins probably, total. Alright, the mirror, and we are going first. Okay, I'll take it.
Medium rare.
Dimensional climb is fine, Surf Cutting is fine, the other 2 can go back. Okay, homework time is okay, I just need something to go along with this now. Something lower. Like, Demonic Call Dimensional Climb is okay, but having no turn until turn 3 going first is a little brutal. Kinda want something a little earlier than that, ideally. Like, if I can get something a little earlier than that, that would be nice. And then I could be okay. Maybe I can make it work then. What the fuck is that? Oops. Wrong button. Okay. Alright, we did get the end in Grey of those. That's something. Not good, but something, dude. Some of the card backs for Grandmaster are crazy. I have like the most generic Grandmaster sleeves from that final expansion. But some of like the purple, the reds, or the greens, they're so nice. And it kind of makes me regret not pushing to Grandmaster more times. Because I only ever bothered to do it during the final expansion of Shadowverse. And then didn't bother doing it again because it's like, it's a lot of time, basically. It's not hard, it's just time. You play an okay deck, you'll get there.
Be at your back.
Well, that's definitely a fucking hand, okay. Homework time, only getting 1 spell boost is going to be a bit slow. I'm gonna... Homework time isn't even worth using right now. We do have the... We have to. We have to.
Too hard.
Yeah, it's not great. We're gonna double overdraw, but now that we've drawn Ruler of Cocytus, I'm not too worried. Because now, like, the worst things we can overdraw, like Anne, Kun, and Declimb, and we already have one of each, so I'm not too hurt by that. Hey, Mr. Kitty Cat, what are you doing over there? Hey? He's just chilling. Maybe he'll come over here in a minute, we'll see. Cat's just on the desk. He can chill. Yeah, we'll just play the Anagrea then.
Right behind you, Anne.
They're playing the variant I was playing before, and they're overdrawing as well. All I can hope is that they burn their Cocytus, because most decks run 1, if you're lucky, 2 Cocytus in a rune. It's just not necessary if you're running enough draw. If you're running enough draw, you really don't need double Cocytus, and you can kind of just win off 1 and then be fine. Not have to worry about it, but... Alright, they went for 1 on that, so they're looking for the... They're going to play the other card. Yeah. They're going to play the Healers of Destruction, fair enough.
Caught us off guard.
We'll send one of these Blazers back.
Curse I hear?
Traffic Tidings, yeah, sure. We can play the Demonic, so it's fine. This gives us a pretty nice spell boost turn, honestly. Yeah, that'll work. It's a nice spell boost turn. We're going into Kun next turn, basically, anyway, if we want.
Right behind you, Anne.
They were throwing Anagrea, though. Do I care?
I give up. Thanks for the business.
Do I just drop the Kun play? I need to get rid of the 4/4, though. Kind of important that I remove that. The Kun play is really nice, though. I guess I could trade into it. If I use a normal Evo point, it's not actually that bad. Can I get there? I can, it's just really bad. I want to get the Blaze Destroyer on board. And force out more removal. But to do that, I have to trade in the 2/1, no matter what. I think that's fine though. I want to get that Blaze Destroyer. So we're only 4 spell boosts away from Dimensional Climb. We have an easy 3 spell boost in hand with the Stormy and the Demonic. Demonic is basically worth 2 and Stormy's worth 1, so we're effectively just going to be like 1 spell boost away from having Declimb Cocytus live. This is their 3rd Anagrea, by the way. Like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, we got him to commit to board though, which is what I wanted to see. Because now they're like 100% within my range. I don't really want to use that. I think we played this William, clear board.
New year, new me.
We play one of these. We evolve the William now
You're done
for the extra 2 spell boost, and then we play off this hand now. So we have William, we can drop again, which I think is fine. I think that gets us there. William plus Stormy. If worst case I have to Evo another William, I don't want to, but if they don't kill off my 3/3 or I'm not able to Stormy Blast, I'll have to. And we'll do it that way then, and then be fine, honestly. So he should be good, I think. Like, none of this ends up mattering here for me.
Vermin you are.
The only hope is that the Cocytus doesn't get fucked over. I kind of actually want to clear out my hand more too. So we'll play whatever we kind of can here. So we might have to, yeah, we might have to, okay. We'll do this one and we'll keep the other one for the big clear. We'll go for the teachings for the heal. Because why not put us at 19? And then we'll see where we end up. So it's really just a matter of, can I Ruler of Cocytus Dimensional Climb? Can I hit the Azeroth? If I hit the Azeroth, we win next turn if they leave anything on board. And they're going to Cocytus themselves, that's fair. Are they going to also Declimb? Because I would. Okay, they're just going to trade into that, fair enough. No Declimb. Cocytus. Okay, declimb. Please, Azeroth. 1 in like 13. No Azeroth. Okay, we're fucked. Cool. Good to know. Honestly, it's not that bad. Because we just do this. And we say deal with my board. Because now they're dead to a couple of cards, basically. Like, they're dead to Silent Rider's face, but...
I walk the 5-4 path out of my way.
Okay, that's fine. Honestly. This might not actually be fine. If they can't draw another Kun, sorry, because of the thing. But Silent Rider gets in there. Fuck, yeah, no, that's lethal. Fuck. Oh, yeah, Kun, Silent Rider. Fuck, I didn't even think of that.
Vermin you are.
Shit. Yeah, that's bad. I couldn't do anything about it. It's not like I could stop them. Yeah.
Burnt out.
Dude, not hitting Azeroth is so fucking brutal. If you just don't hit it, you are fucked. And it's like less than a 50-50 to hit Azeroth on like a 13 card like I just had. So I think that's what we were at 13 cards once those cards went back into deck. And we had to hit a 1 in 13 out of 5 draws and lessening every time.
Well done.
This brings me back.
So like not hitting it is insanely low, it feels like. Alright, nothing. Dude, we're not hitting. We're not hitting like Foresight hardly ever. We're not hitting Miss Marinda hardly ever, like right now. Like I finally see a Foresight, but I see it turn 2. We rarely hit Stormy Blast early too, like turn 1. Thank God I saw it now, but Jesus. Okay, at least this hand actually looks pretty promising. I just don't like going first into other decks. It's fine into Rune, it's bad into everything else.
Stay close.
Yeah, we're gonna take some damage, and I can't stop from taking damage, which is unfortunate. These are like a fair way off still, so I think I just heal.
The spark of knowledge.
We kill off the immune card. It's probably not the best play, but I can't really do much else here. I just need to force them into evoing on these again, and then just clear them out. Okay, it's not a problem. Well, it's not great, but it's not a problem.
Stay close.
We have to eat more damage, but that's okay. Fuck, we're gonna eat a lot of damage actually. What are we eating here? Fuck. Not great. Definitely not great.
Ready, Graham? Right behind you,
We're gonna get a majority clear though, so not too disappointed. I need to leave decent stats on that. There we go. I have to kill that because I don't want them evoing it and then getting the extra Intimidate. Not yet anyway. I want them to think that they're fine to drop another Intimidate or something. So we can potentially wipe them out. That would be the idea. And I think that would be where the real value lies. They're going to wipe out the ward? Or they're going to kill that? They're going to kill that. Okay. Are they going to trade into the wards? They can go face? No, they're not. Okay. That's fine. I can deal. Damn. Not hitting anything is kind of wild. I'd love to do double looking smart, but it's not enough to clear, so let's just drop that, I guess. The real problem now is I'm on 13 health. I've used 1 heal already. Yeah, if they start dropping these big things like Forte, I'm just kind of fucked here. Because this is a lot of damage to take all at once, and a Super Evo onto one of these little guys kills me. So my options are really fucking bad now. Because I can't kill this and Kun. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Put it that way. Okay, we drew jack shit. Awesome. Just what I always wanted, jack shit. I'm literally dead, I think. I don't think there's any way out of this.
Oh, you're asking for a hex, mate.
Because that's 2 off. Yeah, I'm just fucking dead.
Special assignment today.
That's so unfortunate.
I'll remember.
Oh, I needed to find heal sooner. That's so unfortunate. I'm just dead. Yeah. Well, I was just dead anyway.
All burnt out.
Yep. Rune's biggest weakness is aggro, especially if aggro is going second. Like I said, it's crazy. I had such good run yesterday, the day before. Like, I've had 3 days where this deck's popped off hard, dropping like anywhere between a 4 to 9 win streak when I'm playing it. And then I start streaming today and we're barely breaking a 50%.
Medium rare.
Fucking insane
Well
unlucky.
done.
This brings me back.
Yeah, we'll keep those. And then look, like, what's that? What's that? What's this? What's this? I keep Dimensional Climb and I keep Mirinda and then I draw nothing else low? Well, that's crazy talk. What are we doing here? What are we doing, man? That's not good either.
Special assignment today.
Like, all of this hand now is just too slow.
The truth is close at hand.
And we go up against a dragon player who drops the 2-drop and the 3-drop back to back. Come on. What even is this, man?
So, this.
I need sleep.
Like, what even is this? They hit the 2 cards that are, like, detrimental to me early. Like, if they had have just, like, dropped Otome Fan turn 2 and passed, we would have been good. But nah, they had to drop the 2-drop, and then they had to follow it up with Detectives, which I just don't have removal for, because I got really unlucky. It's fucking brutal when you're at the expense of pure RNG. Now they just get to drop a 4-5 for, like, nothing. Fuck. Dude, I have no play. 0 play, basically. My only option is to, like, tank myself into these. Which I hate, by the way.
This next one for extra credit.
I'm trying to think on how I can deal with this most effectively. There's no good way. It's all bad. I probably could have done that. Oh, no, I guess I couldn't. It wouldn't make much difference. We'll leave up the 3-3 and we'll ram those. I need to limit the damage I'm taking. 5 next turn. We could drop William, but I don't really want to have to drop William on like a single follower. Ugh, we're just in such a bad spot, man.
Always suspect the unsuspecting.
Okay, yeah, like we're taking too much damage too fast, and there's nothing I can do about it. Like if they drop Forte next turn, we lose. It's just a straight loss if they drop Forte next turn. Like, what am I supposed to do against a Forte? I probably should have Evo'd, honestly. Oh, yeah, Evo would have been nice, actually. Although, if they do just drop Forte, go face, I can still Evo this. But it does still put me in lethal range of literally any Storm card. Like, we're getting super unlucky. I usually eat these decks for breakfast, and, like, now I'm getting absolute shit on every turn.
You're done
Oh, you're asking for a hex,
Like, I can now go for the heal.
The spark
And then I can remove that pretty easily. Drop a Blaze Destroyer. But like I said, I'm dead to like any good Storm. Like Forte, Deep. Deep can't be played. Yeah, Forte there. Dump back-to-back Forte. That's it. Yeah. I think that was like the only major lethal card they could play for a guarantee without having to have at least 2 cards.
all burnt out.
Fuck's sake, dude. How unlucky. Back-to-back Aggro Dragon and back-to-back Perfect Curve. That's insanely unlucky. Yeah. Back-to-back aggro dragon decks with perfect curve out. Jesus. Not what you want to see playing Rune. Given that aggro dragon and aggro sword are the worst 2 matchups you can have. And even as worst matchups, I still find aggro sword a 50-50. What's the win condition of spell boost? Kakaitis OTK or Kun big damage.
Let's get this over with.
So Kun can do like anywhere between 10 and like 19 storm damage. But actually, technically, you can do up to 20, I guess. You can OTK with Kun if you set him up right, but you need more cards for that setup. You need 3 Demonic Shinigami and an insanely good run. But yeah, otherwise, Kakaitis OTK is the most consistent. Or just Cocytus big drops are consistent as well if you don't end up hitting the OTK. Let's do that. We're at a disadvantage though. We're in a rune mirror and we're going second, so now we're at a loss. Like, we're at a huge disadvantage. Since they could easily drop their own Cocytus on turn 10. And you can't play point boost into the Cocytus play because you have to have 10 total play points. Dude, these draws are kind of ass. Like, what am I doing here? We're hitting nothing.
Special assignment today.
Come on. I don't want to overdraw, so maybe we Stormy that. We do another Seraphic Tidings. Oh well, that's something. We now have the combo. The problem is we need to get to our combo, which means we kind of needed to hit...
Special assignment today.
we kind of need to hit Nanagrea soon. Alright, I can't easily remove that. We'll send one of these back. Maybe I Evo over the top of that, honestly. It's kind of bad, but... oh, we can do that, though. Not that it's good. And will be an overdraw if I do that. Just doesn't feel worth it. No. Okay. Doesn't really make any difference. I don't want to be an overdraw. I don't want to waste the heal. Like...
Don't forget to review.
we're in a bad spot. Stuck in Emerald at C rank. Damn.
Ready, Freya? Right behind you, Anne.
Not great. Oh. I mean, Budget Portal and Budget Roach do very well. Roach is the harder of the two to play by far, but those should easily climb most people out. There's our Nanagrea play. Not that it's great. I could 50-50 this. Yeah, I could 50-50 this. Oh, not that that's really... yeah, 50-50. Fuck it. What do we got? What do we got? Yeah. There we go. There we go. Nice 50-50.
Defeat is not an option. Caught us off guard.
Alright. What are we doing next turn, though? That's the real question. We already used our play point, so we're not kunning next turn. Oh, well, we could kun next turn still, actually.
Caught us off
Because
guard.
we will be on 7, I guess. So we could kun... kun with a trade up would be nice, but not going to happen. William's an option, but he's too low, honestly. Yeah, we're going to have to kun now, and probably going to have to super evolve kun, which is not good. Yeah. I have to kill the Blaze Destroyer.
Get lost.
None shall escape.
So we'll just go for some damage. We'll see what we can do.
Useless.
Probably not going to be great. Our setup's coming along though, so that's something, I guess. If they retaliate with Kun, William should actually full clear, I think. Oh, they're going to William. Okay. That's actually... yeah, no, that's not good. That's pretty bad, honestly, for us. That's not going to be good. I can't William this now, not unless I can find a card to play. Which I just don't have a low enough card to play. Cool. I don't want to Kun Super Evolve again, because then I miss out on the potential lethal with Cocytus. But I think we're going to get Cocytus lethal, so... my options are like do nothing or do nothing, and I hate that. I hate that both of my options are effectively do nothing. I can't even like Ruby to search, dude. This is brutal. My only play is Kun, and I hate it. Fuck.
To the edge of what's known. Get lost.
This sucks. I actually hate this play.
Crawl like
And I have to do like massive trades too.
Pardon my language.
useless.
Like all of that was bad. That was not good. I've had to use both my super evolves to just clear board. If they could Cocytus lethal me, I'll be really sad. I'm not gonna lie.
New year, new me. None shall escape the lash of my flame.
Okay, they went for their own Super Evo. They're definitely setting up a Kaidos lethal. This is the one matchup where you want to go first and not second.
Ready, Graham?
All really bad. Probably should have just Williamed it, honestly. That doesn't really matter. That doesn't really matter.
Is that a jingling purse I hear?
Well, we're gonna declimb our way out of this hole.
On to the next round.
I hate it, but we're gonna do it. We redrew the Kaidos, which is something. And Kun summons 3 at least, so that's okay.
Get lost.
We might even force that first. Yeah, I probably should have done that anyway, but...
Pardon my life.
So, do you have the Kaidos lethal, sir? If you have Kaidos lethal and kill me, I will be very sad, but I accept my fate. Ooh, Seraphic Tidings. Not Kaidos. Yay! No Kaidos. At least not this turn. Honestly, if they don't do a lot this turn and we can Kaidos in retaliation,
Spark of knowledge.
we're actually in a really good spot. And it's looking oh, there's the decline. Yeah, okay. It was looking really good too. But now they're going to have, like, lots of options to make plays. They're going to have a lot of options. You're about to...
I walk the 5-fold path. Out of my way. Crawl like the vermin you are. Into the night.
Alright. That's a big kun. I am actually fucked. I am just screwed.
May wings be at your back.
Oh, that's better though. Not gonna lie. Not that I can do a lot with it, because what am I supposed to do here? I can heal.
The spark of knowledge.
I can Stormy Blast, but I can only hit the kun. I can Blaze Destroyer, and then I can decline out of the hole, I guess. Maybe hope for something better. Well, it's not something better. Or is it actually? That's a full clear. Oh, that's pretty nasty actually.
New year, new me. Into the night.
And we can keep healing.
The
Keep
spark
static kun.
of knowledge.
I give
We'll
up.
draw some cards. Okay, that's something. Alright, the only real problem now is if we get Williamed. If we get Williamed, we're in some trouble. Okay, kun. That's okay.
5-fold path.
I can eat this.
My way.
Because they don't have Storm anymore. Oh, declimb, man! Second fucking zero cost declimb. Are you kidding me? Of course. Bet you they drew William off it too. Watch them. Watch them William me. If they don't, and they do basically nothing, we're good. If they William, we're kind of fucked. Because we're in a good spot. I just need to find any way to clear this, which I do technically have. But if I lose too much on my board here, I can't lethal them. So Anne and Greya, if they have double Anne and Greya, but I think they've already played them, have they? Hang on. 5 cost. No, they've only played 1 Anne and Greya. Double Anne and Greya would put us in a real bad spot. Because they could trade the 5-5 into the 8-6, and they could Anne and Greya and trade again. And that loses us any advantage we had. That also loses us any advantage we had. Cool. We are just screwed then. Sick. Another William, but this William has no boost on it. Cool. Garbage card. Awesome. Totally useless to me.
It's over. No.
Caught us off guard.
So the William's got to be the plot. Like, the William's the only player I have. And it's bad.
New year, new me.
It clears everything except the 9.
Caught us off guard.
Damn it. Oh, we're in trouble. We're in big trouble. Like, this declimb isn't live. If this thing was at 10, at least I could play it, draw a bunch of cards, and work off that. But not having it live is really painful. Okay, looking smart. They're gonna dig their deck out. The only actually, if they draw too much, that could be really good. Anangrea, cool. There's the third Anangrea. Yep, cool. Traffic tiding. Okay, more draw. What are they looking for here? What are they planning? Storm. Okay, that's also very, very bad because now it's a full clear and they get TP for 9. Yeah, I'm dead. That's game. GG. Cool. Cool. Just fucking lethal me. Hurry up. There we go.
All burnt out.
That's fucking awful, man. I get shafted off my declimbs, and then they get guard draws with, like, perfect cards for full removal, full clear. Dude. Fuck. Every time they had a full clear, and they had the 0 declimb. The only thing they didn't have was a Cocytus Lethal, which thank God, because that would have hurt. But Jesus. Come on. I just can't catch a break right now. I swear, like, this time of day is the worst time of day to play on my matchups.
Medium rare or well done.
Okay, this is actually a good hand. This is actually a very usable hand. We just need our draws to be kind of good and we're alright. Okay, that's a pretty good draw, given our current hand. I do wish I could get homework time. God! Why do they always have the Nightmare Incarnate, dude? Every game, it's Nightmare Incarnate, Nightmare Incarnate. Every time I go up against Abyss, it's dropped Nightmare Incarnate on turn 1. Well, turn 2, sorry, technically, because they had to go second. But yeah, they always drop Nightmare Incarnate. Back-to-back Nightmare Incarnate! You gotta be fucking kidding me! The fuck? Like, come on. No one likes Nightmare Incarnate. If they drop a third Nightmare Incarnate, I might lose my mind. To be fair, if they drop a third one, it's just doing damage to themselves, and that's fine, but... Oh, they dropped that. Okay, I can deal with it. It's just really fucking annoying. Thank God for Anangrea. Like, holy fuck. Double Nightmare Incarnate. Turn 2, turn 3. That nearly makes me want to rip my hair out. So we full clear, we hit them for 2. They're gonna set up some like bat fucking stuff, which is bad. At least I can Anangrea next turn into like I can like foresight Anangrea Blaze Destroyer if I want. No, I can't, sorry. It would have to be like just Anangrea next turn. What's their play here? I mean, if they leave up Marinda, there's a chance, I guess, because I could just Marinda. Nah, they're not going to leave up the Marinda. Fair enough. There's the Mummy for extra damage. Well, not extra damage, I guess. They're just going to leave it, okay. So we Anangrea again. It's a pity, because if I could have got the Flame Destroyers down this turn, I think I would have been in a much better spot. Alright, we'll leave the 6/6 up. We'll try and threaten some damage here, because if we get a Kun next turn, we do just kind of win. Although this is gonna hurt. Yeah, not great. Yeah, they're gonna try and do some stuff now, are they? Okay. We could just drop. Yeah, we could just drop William. I don't like it. I'm trying to think on how else I clear. I guess Miss Marinda technically could clear. But she'd have to Evo, which kind of sucks. It's not the best option I've got, but it's an option. I can't even homework time this either, right? Because I'm not going to be able to get enough spell boost on it quick enough to matter. What would this be at? Miss Miranda plus homework time. That would get me there. I would have to use my play point though. Although actually, it's probably not worth using my play point here. It's probably just worth hitting this and then smacking him for 1 extra damage. And then playing the Blaze Destroyer. And then we'll send the homework time back actually. And we'll look for something else. There we go. That could be good. That could be really good actually. Alright, we'll see what we can do off this play. So if we stick the 2/2, we potentially have a twin lethal. Okay, now we have a Kun lethal as long as they don't heal. Alright, we have something. We might be able to make a play work here. Alright, as long as they don't heal. Okay, Kun lethal. Yes, definitely Kun lethal.
To the edge of
Oh,
what's
I thought I misplayed for a second. My heart sunk. But no, we have it. All I need to do is attack with the 2-1 first. Like this, and then like this. And that puts him on 4, and then we hit him for the 4-5. There we go. Okay. Jesus. At least with the amount of self-damage he was doing, it didn't matter too much. But thank God.
Victory is mine.
But this deck's always stressed me out, because sometimes they do just do so much damage so fast that you can't keep up. And you kind of get brutalized. Alright. Alright, going second against Portal, that should be okay. As long as our opener's good. Yeah, we'll keep those and we'll dump the rest. Yeah, not great. The Ann and Greyer at least gives us a really solid turn 4 play. Although we may end up having to hold till turn 5 anyway. Alright. Maybe we don't. Problem is our early turns now are really bad. Like, what am I doing, honestly? I'm not leaving that up. I'm not taking damage from that.
Change doesn't scare me anymore.
Alright. 2-3. Not really a lot I can do to it. Maybe we Ruby next turn if we draw something pretty useless. Oh, yeah, that's not bad, but it's not really doing anything for me. So we'll Ruby it, sure. And Foresight, that's a pretty nice pickup. If I was going to pick up anything, that was definitely worthwhile. We potentially get Blaze Destroyer turn 5 with an Ann and Greyer and a Demonic Call set up. It's actually looking pretty nice.
Thanks for the business.
So we want to Ann and Greyer. I really wanted to draw something valuable, but I end up drawing both my heal cards.
Right behind you, Ann.
I'm actually going to use Evo. I'm going to try and take no damage to the ward. That way they can't storm it down or anything. They can't beat it down with anything. That way we can try and stick the 6-6. If I can stick the 6-6, we'll be in the right spot. I'm going to come onto the stream, Mr. Kitty. Yeah. Oh, who's our big boy? Who's our big boy? Look at this. Look at this big, majestic gentleman. How are you? Oh, you want to go away, do you? Alright. Hang on. Hang on, you're not going over. There you go. Mr. Kitty Cat. Ann and Grey. It's not great because I can't play the Blaze Destroyer without having something to trade into. Bit disappointing. Honestly, this is really fucking bad now that I look at it. Our hand actually became really, really bad really, really quickly because I don't have any way to like regain cards and spell boost them. So we're actually in a really bad spot. Like, extremely bad spot now. Because I don't even know what I'm going to do. Like, I could Ruby, I guess. I probably should have just Rubied last turn. Maybe drop the Sage Light and then played off that after. Maybe dropping Ann and Greyer was a mistake here. Dude, I just don't know what to do against this kind of deck right now. When you draw like this, it's like kind of bad. I have no more spell boost options. I have no more play options. We have very limited cards to work with as far as like actual impact. Oof. Definitely shouldn't have Ann and Greyed. Looking back on it, definitely shouldn't have. Alright, that's something though. That's a play. What do we got? Okay, Foresight. Kind of makes up... Oh, we just redrew Stage Light, man. Like, you gotta be joking. Like, I guess we'll play one of it. Alright, we'll do it this way.
You're done for.
Defeat is not an option. It's over.
There we go. I want to keep as much of my board alive as possible. Especially since it's only turn 7 and they're not going to rammy me. Okay, so they're going to Sylvia. Fair enough. This is a full clear too. If it's Super Evolved Sylvia, it's full clear. I mean, they probably even clear without Super Evo. Okay, it is. It's going to be Super Evo. Cool. Yeah, they basically get this for free now. I mean, the customer's super evo, but it's not really that much to do anything with. And that's the worst fucking draw, man. Oh my god. What am I gonna do? What? I've never bricked harder with this deck than when I started streaming it. That's insane. It's insane. It's just insane. I've played this deck for like 50 matches. Rarely brick. Like 1 in 10 brick. I start streaming, we get like 4 brick games in like 6 games. Insanely unlucky. Like Portal is usually like a free win when I'm running this deck. Like, fuck off. Like, what am I supposed to do now? I can barely mitigate this. This Sylvia's just got free swings on my face. It's insane. Okay. Yeah, I'm just fucking dead, aren't I? I'm just gonna die. I'm 100% just gonna die.
I would give anything.
All burnt out.
Fucking awful. Fucking awful. Oh, that's fucking so bad. Alright, I'll be back in a sec. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, let's get back into it. Let's get right back into it. Let's see what we get. Dude, I hope I have some better matches after waiting a little bit, because jeez, these have been bad. No, this is a AA player. This could be, yeah, this could be really bad. It's been harder and harder to match ranks now lately. They'll either put me against people of a lower rank or put me against people of a higher rank, and there's like no in between.
Medium rare or well
Okay.
done.
This will
Mainly,
be
I should have dropped start. I should have threw Stage Light back into my deck. Stage Light just, I don't know. I like having the heal. It just feels like a dead draw too often. Like maybe I drop it down to 2, and we put something else in. Maybe that's the play. Alright. At least we can use it off the Ruby. That is the one bonus. So it's not a completely dead draw.
Stick to your path, no matter the hardships.
Okay. Seraphic is pretty good here.
Be at your back.
We still don't have our, what's the name though? We don't have a declimb. Like, we've just done all that drawing and not seen a single declimb yet. And you kind of need that card early if you want to pull off the combo. Like, you can afford to wait on Kokaitis because you don't need to boost it, but declimb can't wait. Declimb's a card you have to hit pretty fucking soon, and thank God we hit it now. We're gonna do that first. And then I gotta decide how I want to handle the rest of this. We'll kill one, we'll leave one, I think.
My oath is fulfilled.
I'll hold on to this one. We are going first, which isn't great.
The Lord Commander dons her.
Okay, Zirconia. Fuck, Zirconia is an overtuned card though for a 4 drop.
Shores of victory.
Thanks for the business.
Like, she's a perfect curve Evo card. Which is crazy.
Ready, Graham? Right behind you,
It's
Anne.
probably not the play actually, now that I think about it. I have to kill the Zirconia no matter what.
Defeat is not an option.
All is
It's over.
lost. Not all
Which is a
is
pretty
lost.
awful trade-off.
I yield.
Here we are, I guess. Oh dear. We'll see how we go, we'll see how we go. Honestly, if I lose this, I might just end stream now, because this is an awful day as far as games are going. It's crazy that I was doing so well before, and then I boot it up, and it's just doing terribly. Like, maybe we'll have better time another day, you know? Yeah, we'll wipe this with this.
Not all
Might
is
even spell
lost.
boost.
You're done.
I think I can afford to spell boost against this, considering what we're doing. So we have double Stormy Blast, Demonic Call, Blaze Destroyer, Decline. And there's the Jedi play, not a surprise at all.
Pardon my language.
This is why we held on to a decent Stormy Blast. Wondering what I can pull off here though, actually. So I can go for that. I can probably hold on to the Stormy, honestly. We can go double Blaze.
All is lost.
We'll just play off this. And we can Dimensional Climb. Unfortunately, we can't Dimensional Climb this turn. Not unless they kill this. If they killed this, we could declimb. Or they can concede. Okay. So the stream is going to continue. Okay. I needed a fucking win here, man.
Victory
I
is
needed
mine.
the win.
That feels correct.
Jeez, that was awful. Like I said, I'll reach double A tonight, probably. At least. Because I will play more. It's just I won't play right now. Is what will happen. You know? Let me take a quick check of this. We have some options too.
Medium rare. Or well done.
Okay, declimb immediately is good. The rest is there. Okay, double Marinda I think I can handle. I think I can deal with that, honestly. Kind of okay with it. Into turn 1 Foresight's pretty nice here. Okay, Marinda.
Special assignment today.
boost, boost, boost. We just keep boosting. It's not great, but it's working. I mean, we're going to keep boosting them up as much as we can.
Rally to your
Oaths are
king.
forged in steel.
Don't like this, but it's better than doing nothing this turn.
Oath is fulfilled.
We still have the Anagrea for a follow-up turn, so why not?
We fear the dark because it
Oaths
let
are
me aid
forged
you.
in steel.
I'm just trying to enter some stuff while I'm here.
Understanding is the first
And,
step to review.
Okay. Anagrea is the only play, and it's not a great one, but it does clear 3 cards, so it's going to have to be the answer to this. Plus, we're going up with a follow-up into William, which we just boosted, so I will take it. I will take it.
My oath is
I'll take whatever I can get here.
Young Paragon dons his mask.
Dons.
There we go.
My star is the star of
Caught us
paradise.
off guard. Rally to your
Oaths
king.
are forged in steel.
Alrighty, alrighty. Okay. William, not as good here. Mostly because I can't clear that unless I Evo, which, honestly doesn't sound the worst option. It's not good, but it's not bad either. I think getting the clear is the most important thing, so...
My oath is fulfilled.
Plus, honestly, spell boosting what we have
Oh, you're asking for a
could be worse. The only real problem is I'm going to be forced into a decall that I don't want to make. That's the only real annoying part here. But as long as we keep removing and we don't take damage, we can kind of sit on this, which is good. Alright. Okay, show me what you got. What do you got? What do you have?
Fly forth into an endless
Alright,
sky.
that's not good. I mean, it could be worse, though. We're not actually playing anything off it, so it's not so bad. Alright, let's go for some draw here.
Works too hard.
Okay, okay. It's a card. It's not a great card, but it's a card. Do I go for more draw, actually? Maybe we go for more draw here.
Works too hard.
Alright, I was gonna not super hero, but I think I have to. I can't afford to leave this up and take it, so let's just do it. We'll set up a massive unit they have to deal with, and we'll hit him in the face for an 18 total, so, well, 8 total, sorry. Put him on some kind of clock. And we do have declimbs live now, so that's kind of playable. Alright, Amelia. Okay. Amelia plus Hound, okay.
Lead the pack.
Interesting. I mean, it gets him there, right? It does clear the big guy. Not how you should have done it, but sure. 10 plus 2, that's lethal. Yeah.
Victory.
They left up enough for lethal. Not great. Definitely not great.
Victory is mine.
But we need these wins, man. Like, we need them bad. We've had a bad run. So we'll take anything we can get at this point. Damn, we're actually up against a Topaz player. We've been doing that bad. The game's like, here, I have someone who's totally low rank. Although people are tanking their records now, so the groupings are way more mixed.
Those ephemeral dreams.
Like, Ruby, Topaz, Sapphire is such a mixed bag. Like, I'll find players in Topaz and Ruby that, you know, are way better than some of the Sapphire players I play against. It's only really, I feel like it's only Diamond, where it's like there's such a large gap between Sapphire and Diamond players compared to everywhere else.
Special assignment
Okay,
today.
double homework time is something. It's not exactly what I want, but it's something.
Change doesn't scare me anymore.
What's the cat doing? He just moved stuff. This gets us a clear,
I stronger.
Dude, watch the thingamajigs.
which I think is pretty valuable here, getting the clear. The Anagrea can come down on turn 5, just not turn 4. If we had the Super Evo stuff, like, not Super Evo, if we had a extra play point, would be good.
Change doesn't scare me anymore.
They already used their extra play point too. It's kind of nice, honestly.
So,
I'm gonna hold off on the homework times. I know it's probably not the play. I probably should just dig for more cards, but I kind of want to really use the Anne Grey here for a big swing. And then I want to follow up with the homework times the following turn, or the William maybe. Not really sure what I want to do yet. Oh, they're going for the Evo though. Okay, so Anne and Grey is still fine. It's just not as good as I was hoping. We got options. That's the main thing. As long as we have options, we're good.
Ready, Freya? Right behind you, Anne.
So we Evo this, we clear the 1/1, and then we hit them and we hit this with the ward, I think. Leave up the 6/6 max health. Alright, we have Seraphic Tidings now too, actually. So now our draw is actually kind of insane. I don't want to have to William, but if I absolutely have to, I will. I'm hoping I can get around this without Williaming, which looks like I'm going to be able to. Cool. So Seraphic Tiding is good here. Another Seraphic isn't great because we'll be in overdraw, which we're going to end up in anyway. Damn, that's unfortunate. Oh, yeah, we'll end up in overdraw no matter what. So let's just do it. We're just going to hope. Okay, we drew the Kakita, so now it's just don't burn the... Yeah, just don't burn, what's the name? D-climbs, ideally. If I don't burn the D-climbs, I'm okay. I need to hit a D-climb soon though, so just don't burn it. That's really it. I can easily Kun next turn if I want, which would set us up with an okay board state. I could also just like Stormy Blaze Destroyer or Stormy... I could just William, honestly. Okay, not actually bad. So Stormy doesn't get us a clear on its own. The Kun isn't really that valuable here though without being able to looking, so... I really don't know what I want to do. Do I take the chance on the looking? I think I do. I think it's fine. Yeah, okay. Totally worth. I didn't mean it. I let go of that because I didn't want to play it, and I accidentally played it instead. Fucking sick. We're looking for a 1-drop. Yeah, no 1-drop. Sad. We'll go this way then.
Special assignment today.
You know, we still haven't hit fucking what's the name? That's crazy.
You're done.
This next one for extra credit.
Still not hitting the decline, eh? Oh, this is bad, by the way. We are not in a good spot health-wise, and this is gonna hurt quite badly. I'm hoping they have to send a lot to my board, but they really don't have to send a lot to my board if they want a full clear here.
Don't forget to review.
Okay. William is a full clear. Kun is also a full clear. Kun plus looking could be good if we draw into decline. And there it is. Okay, plus this sets us up with a ward, and we got a good ping off it as well, so I'll take it. Plus we want a little bit of damage as well, just in case we need to go for like a Kun lethal or something. So.
Useless.
The only real problem now is the big mecha guy, because he will just kill me. So I need to be ending this game in like one more turn, yeah, like one more turn I need to end this game. Oh, I'm just dead. Holy shit, triple B? Oh my god. Didn't even think of him just ramming triple B to board. Jesus, okay, fair enough. I guess I'm just gonna kill myself now with that. Oh my god. Like, if I had have expected it, I don't even think I could stop it. Like, even if I expected that card, I don't think I could stop that card. Oh my god. We are not having a day, man. I think I'm like 40, 30, probably 30%, maybe 40% win rate if I'm lucky right now. I will look it up in a minute before we end stream.
Why limit yourself to one dimension?
Calc. There's a win rate calc online you can just enter your wins losses into. Dude, that's brutal. We are having a bad run, and this is not better. Holy shit, this is bad. Double Aiden Greyer does do something. It's not great, but it does something. I'm sick of drawing Stormy Blast instead of drawing Foresight on turn 1. Stormy Blast is okay, but I'd rather have a fucking Foresight every time. And he literally just like, oh my god, seriously. It's insanely unlucky for me.
Is that a jingling
wait, yeah, I was gonna say, we'll wait and see what we get first, actually. There we go. Okay, double Stormy, okay. Double Stormy is okay. I might be able to use this turn, or maybe not. Because they're not playing anything, cool. Okay, this is just useless then. At least we have Anne and Greya and Anne and Greya, but I don't know if it's gonna matter. It might not matter.
The spark of knowledge.
We're just having a brutal stream. This is really fucking awful.
Ready, Greya? Right behind you, Anne.
Which, considering I'm coming off the back of like really good games this morning, really good games last night, it's crazy that this stream has just been terrible as far as matches go.
Ready, Greya?
Alright, another Anne and
Right behind
Greya.
you, Anne.
So they're going to copy me with the Anne and Greya play, which is more than fine. Are they going to actually Evo, or are they going to just sit on it? Because Evoing would be good for me.
You won't believe
I
your
might be able to get them
magic
to burn
vision.
through Evos pretty early and then take advantage of it from there. Yeah, cool. That's fine. I can deal with this.
Presto, change-o!
Now they ram it? Yeah, cool.
Oh,
Caught us off
So we have plenty of Stormy here, which is great. We have the other Anne and Greya to play as well. We can even play Demonic as well, so that's okay. Oh, I don't even need that, honestly. We just do it this way. I don't even need to use the Stormies here. Why waste them? Why bother wasting them at this point?
I give up.
Yeah, 1 in 3 and it hit the good thing? Cool.
Special assignment today.
If I was going to hit anything, that was the ideal. Hitting the ward would have been the worst outcome for me. Because then they basically get a free trade into both of these.
Next one for extra credit.
Now it forces them to have something else to deal with it. We are basically out of draws outside of Ruby though. I may have to Ruby the William. No, I don't want to Ruby the William actually. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do now. I really don't. Oh, I'm gonna Ruby that Blaze Destroyer. Fuck that. I'm good. Fucking. Dude, if I had $1 for every time Ruby grabbed me the exact same card I threw back, I would have about $20 in the last 2 days. It's happened way too many times.
Don't forget to review.
That's crazy. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, let me mulligan these cards away, draws the same cards. Let me Ruby these cards away, draws the same card. It happens all the time.
Special assignment today.
It's infuriating.
May wings be at your back.
Alright, are we gonna see anything come down here, or? Probably not, right? I'm so tempted to just fucking decline this hand away.
Business.
Like, kill the Flame Destroyer and then just decline out of here. Although I don't really need to now, because I have the Anne and Greya. Which is kind of goated. Could also just William. But I kind of want to save the William for the inevitable Kun turn that we're going to be facing. Because I know they're going to Kun me at some point.
Defeat is not an option.
Don't forget to review.
Oh, this is not great, but it's not bad. All I really need is to get these declimbs to 0 and draw Cocytus. Like, that's it. If I can do that, I'll be right. I may actually end up declimbing next turn just to do that, honestly.
This homework's too
Just so I can
hard.
try to potentially redraw the Cocytus and redraw the Dimensional Climb, which will be 0, and then Cocytus as well in single draw. The odds are low, but it's not 0.
The spark of
Come
knowledge.
on. Playing a bunch of cards, but nothing important.
On to the next
Okay,
round.
they're gonna dig with declimb, fair enough. Foresight, okay. I'm hoping they just kind of drew dead, like nothing spell boostable would be good. Yeah, they drew that though. That's okay, that's actually okay. Because they're gonna have to ram into ward here to actually do anything. Are they gonna go for the Kun play finally? Yeah, there it is.
Of what's known. Get lost.
Kun Super Evo, right? Yeah, it had to be the Kun Super Evo play.
Crawl
I'm
like
basically
the vermin
forced
you
into
are.
Williaming now. But I could William decline, which doesn't sound terrible. Well, there's that.
New year, new me.
I'm wondering how much I can pull off here with this.
You're done.
I'm sure if I had a thought about it, I probably could have done more, but I think this is fine.
On to the next round.
Let's declimb this away and hope for a good draw. It's not a good draw, by the way. Possibly the worst draw available to me.
Wings be at your back.
We're going for as much draw as we
Worked
can,
too
by the way.
hard.
Okay, there's like a Kitus.
I give up.
No declimb. Sad. Dude, we drew so many cards just then. Holy shit. Oh, we could not have drawn too many more cards there. We had actually a pretty decent draw set up too to try and find
Wings
it.
Be at your back.
Now we're just kind of betting on a decent Kun play, which isn't good.
New year, new me. Pardon
No,
my
they're just going to William
language.
it. Fair enough. They're going to have their own Kakaitis play, because if they do, that's going to be really depressing. Even that doesn't seem that good here. Like, just playing Kun for the damage doesn't really protect me from Kakaitis. Dropping my own Kakaitis could be good. Just because then I could potentially draw into something good here and make use of it, but it's risky either way. But when am I going to get another good opportunity to Kakaitis? That's the real fucking thing. I don't think I get a better chance than now to drop Kakaitis. Because they're either going to Kakaitis lethal me next turn or they're not. There's no real in between. So either they find lethal next turn or I find lethal soon. Like, I'm gonna say, hey, if you have it, you have it, and that's a win for you. I couldn't find it, and you win. Oh, they might actually just win off a big Kun play if they have multiple of that. Oh shit. If they only have one, we're good. If they have more than one, we're bad. I know they played at least one already. Where is that? That should be a 7-cost card. They've already played all 3. Cool. So they couldn't potentially full lethal me here. They will get close though. Like, they will get close. But this now puts them at risk of being lethal. From the Kakaitis. Okay, Silent Rider. I'm trying to think about how I get there. I think that does it. I think Kun, Super Evo... Okay, they're going to concede. Fair enough. But I think I was going to get there anyway. I think Kun
Victory is mine.
summons his 10/10, gives me Demon Call. Demon Call play, trade Demon Call in, play the other Demon Call, trade that in. I think that would have been enough to get there. Because then the Kun would attack over that nearly, right? Oh, I think I might actually have ended up one off. Because I need 7, not 6 off the Demon Calls. Fuck. Maybe they would have actually had me if they didn't concede. That's a crazy concede without seeing what I had. There were a lot of outs though, to be fair. Like, there was a lot of things that you'd be scared of with a hand like that. So I'm not too surprised. I just don't know if I could have got there or not.
Medium
It would have been close
or well done.
to get lethal.
I long for sights unseen.
I actually think maybe... Yeah, maybe Demon Calling first would have got me there, actually. I wish I could say I hate this, but I don't. It's risky, but it's there, you know? Because, like, we're not really doing anything turn 1, turn 2, which isn't good. I was kind of hoping they would actually play cards to board turn 1, turn 2. And I mean, turn 2, they probably are going to play cards, but it's a bit late. What am I going to draw? I miss Marinda. Yeah, fuck it. Let's send both Stormies to board now. There's not too many things I want to storm anyway. And I kind of want to get homework time to 5 so I can play it for cheap, along with getting the fact that I get pings off it would be nice. Just extra removal cards against Forest is always good. I'm going to commit to the play on there. I want to hold Marinda for next turn because it's a potential 2 to 3 clear. Because they're going to have to do something to get rid of it. Okay, that's fair. Okay. And this also now actually gets us there completely.
This next one for
Now, do I decide I want to play one of these at least? Okay, we're going to end up playing both actually. Now, after that draw, I want to play both. Okay, So we have Anne and Greya, we have Kun, we have the William. Blaze Destroyer is almost live. We have another Seraphic Tiding. The Ruby is not great, but maybe we could use the Ruby to send something back soon. We'll see. So we definitely get Blaze Destroyer next turn off the Anne and Greya. The only real thing I want now is Declimb. If I can draw Declimb here, I'm in a really nice spot. They are setting up for a fucking massive Roach Lethal though, and that's scary.
Be cleansed! Be cleansed!
Adherence, but does look at Declimb. Where can I again to get tempo? Well, this stream has been absolutely fucking shocking, but prior to this I was running about a 70% with it. And I went 4-0 during what's it called? During the weekly tournament thing last night. The deck is extremely strong and it plays well into some of the top meta decks, which is really good. It's really just, yeah, if you brick your early game, you are kind of screwed, which is really bad. Because you can pretty easily win without declining. Like, you can win just off the Kun plays alone a lot of the time. Declimb is just really nice. I would find that I win more games off Kun than I win off the Kakaitis combo. The Kakaitis combo is just kind of there as a big threat a lot of the time. But yeah, it is definitely a high roll deck, as Spellboostering kind of always has been. So if you do end up just bricking out a hand, that you are just screwed. If you get aggroed down too fast, you are also screwed. So you can have some rough matches there. But I find most of my aggro matches are 50-50. I would say it leads a little more towards Dragon though. Dragon aggro is more brutal than Sword aggro to come into. And Forest is kind of a mix. It really does depend on if they get lucky. Forest basically also needs to high roll into me, which I'm okay with.
Ready, Greya? Right behind you, Anne.
Like right now, we're looking at a pretty solid setup here. Like, we've got a pretty nice board into this, and they really have to deal with it now. Oh dear. As for the previous message I missed somehow, hitting Diamond. Oh, C rank a good thing. It can be, but it can also be fucking awful. Diamond rank definitely is where, like, the top end players live, for sure. It's really hard to stay in Diamond rank, though, most people have found. I'm seeing a lot of, like, pro players be like, geez, Diamond rank is so sweaty and staying in Diamond rank kind of sucks. That seems to be the general consensus from a lot of players I'm seeing on X and stuff. Can you do 20 damage OTK? You can, but it's a pain in the ass. There's two ways I can think of to pull off Kun 20 damage OTK. One would be have two Kuns in hand, have one Kun in hand and have a 0-cost decline and hope for another Kun. Because if you drop Kun on turn 10, get his 10 damage Shikigami, and then you drop a second Kun, you get a 20k Shinigami nearly. Or actually, you can't even do it that way. You would need to play a Demon Call in between to do it that way. You'd have to Demon Call Shikigami, then play a second Kun off Declimb Shikigami, and then Evo it. That would be 20 damage. Otherwise, you need to play 3 Demon Calls, then play the Kun, along with its full board, so you need to trade 2 Demon Calls first to do it. Dude, they put Anne's Summoning back in my hand. These motherfuckers. Like, who do they think they are? What do I want to do, though? I really want to maximize my damage here. So I think Kun is it. But yeah, it's doable. Do you look to play Kun at 10? Okay, or playing before 10. I'm more than fine playing him before 10, because Kakaitis is always my backup plan. The only real problem is you always want to save one Super Evo.
None shall escape the lash of my flame.
But Kun is just a really solid board option. I do like to use him more like this, where I'm playing into something. I don't like to drop him flat on 7 unless I think I'm already in a really good spot. If they have nothing on board and I'm dropping Kun, it's because I either have nothing else to play, or I'm already so far in the lead damage-wise that I'm just threatening him with lethal. But since you run 3 Kuns, you can nearly always drop at least one of them before 10. Because the odds of drawing another one is fairly decent. Or you already have Kakaitis combo turn 10 at that point anyway. since Kun enables you to get 6 spell boost off its board state. Alright, we're up against another double A player now.
Medium rare. Or well.
But yeah, the real thing is like the Anne and Grey is the big swing tempo card. If you can Anne and Grey, if you're going second, you Anne and Grey turn 4, Anne and Grey turn 5, into like Kun turn 6, the amount of tempo you have playing that is insane. We're gonna hope for good cards, okay? And we drew good cards. Sick. Because you can just swing. You can just swing and swing and swing with the Anne and Grey setup. Damn, double Ruby. I mean, at least that gives me a turn 2 play. I can Ruby the Ruby. Ruby's like the only card here that I'm super iffy on. Like, she's good sometimes, but not all the time. Yeah, Seraphic Tidings is really solid. Having a lot of draw is important. Well, as I've discovered from playing a lot of these decks now. Like, this is like the 6th version of Spellboost Rune I think I've played since release. So far, this is the one I've had the most success with, for sure. Not that this stream shows that. Yeah, that was possible till now. Yeah, you definitely can 20 damage OTK Kun. I just think it's not worth it. Like 99% of the time, you will never be worth it. That's a weird card play. I should have Seraphic Tidings first. That's my mistake. Because like you would have to basically do what I'm doing right here. You'd have to have 3 Demonite Call and play them all, and then Kun, because you get 19 damage on your Shikigami, and if they have anything on board, you 1 damage it with Kun for the extra off the Super Evo. So that would get you exactly 20 damage. Otherwise, you'd have to do some really funky stuff, and I don't think that would be a good idea. Like, you'd have to Demonic Call Kun, Declimb Kun, I think. I want to clear this, so let's just clear this. I don't have a Blaze Destroyer, do I? So it's not worth playing the Demon Calls here. If I had a Blaze Destroyer ready to go, I would Demonic Call. But yeah, you're better off going for a Cocytus OTK, because it's a 2-card setup. You need 1 Declimb and 1 Cocytus, and then your chances of hitting the Azeroth are about 50-50. It's even higher if you have 2 Declimb, although I have missed a double Declimb Cocytus before. I have Cocytus declimbed, had another Declimb in hand that went back into deck, redrew the Declimb, completely missed the Azeroth in the first go, Declimbed again and missed Azeroth the second time. But the odds of that happening are like, it's very low. Demon into, looking into, yeah, cool. Into Anne and Grey into Demon. Okay. Anne and Grey just provides so much value with spell boost and board presence. Yeah, William. Cool. Now this is a time where I'm like, cool, a Kun actually looks pretty good here. Like, Kun looks pretty nice. I already have a second Kun. I can trade off his Shikigamis. I don't even want to do a Super Evolve here because I don't want to waste my Super Evo. I'm just going to use Kun here as a clear. And more spell boost. Because we've got a very nice hand. And we're going first, which actually puts us at a pretty decent advantage in the mirror match. It's the only time we're going first is your advantage. Because they can't OTK you with Cocytus before you can OTK them with Cocytus. You get the first chance to OTK. Basically. Although, if they're really, I've seen this happen once. If they're really smart, they'll leave an empty board, provided they're not going to die. What do I want to do here? I want to looking for sure. Okay, that's not great. We'll play the Marinda. We're looking again. Okay, there's the Cocytus. Cool. Now we'll send some cards back, I think. Let's send the Blaze Destroyer back in. This is what I mean. I redraw the same cards repeatedly, and it's infuriating. But you can see this. This is a pretty interesting hand for what will be a Cocytus turn 10 play. Provided we don't get absolutely shit on in the next turn, but we do have Kun. So our next turn is probably going to be dropping Kun with Super Evo if they play anything. If they play anything, I'm Kun Super Evoing. If they don't play anything, then we have a much more interesting turn. Even if they do, actually, maybe I just William them. Although I do want to kind of burn some cards out of my hand, ideally. Fuck, dude, this is kind of brutal. I guess we just drop the Kun here.
Edge of what's known. Get
Because
lost.
William's not worth playing. I don't even have to Super Evo. And we just pass. So they're going to probably go Playpoint Kun or Playpoint Ruler. Otherwise, they could just go Kun Super Evolve. That's also an option. But they're at 14 health. I wish I could have got them slightly lower. Maybe I should have Super Evolved Kun last turn and put them on a clock. Because that probably might have been better. Yeah, I probably should have done that. I should have committed one Super Evo here to the Kun. That way I could put them on 10. So they are just going to drop the Kun. They're probably going to Super Evolve Retaliate on my stuff. Which is fine, given our board state.
Vermin you are.
They're going to get 4 damage on me, which is good. So we have a lot of opportunities here to potentially draw Azeroth. We have triple dimensional climb. We have the Cocytus.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
So we go for this. The odds, though, because we have so many cards in hand, it gets diluted quite a bit.
On to the next round.
So we just gotta hope that we get lucky. And we don't hit it. Okay. What we do hit, though, is another dimensional climb, which opens up some possibilities here. And it's our 0-cost dimensional climb as well. So what we can do is do as much as we can now, because now if we draw into what's the name, we win. Although I did fuck up a little bit. I probably shouldn't have killed that last snowman. But hey, if we draw Silent Rider, we win. And I think there's 2 Silent Riders. So yeah, there we go. I mean, we also win off the 3rd Purgatory. So hey, there's a lot of good things you can do if you have a lot of D climbs in your hand when you Cocytus like that. Like I had a lot of options there that would potentially lethal them
Victory is
instead of
mine.
just aiming for the one
That feels
Cocytus
good.
OTK. So you do end up with quite a few good options, honestly. I forgot to check this.
Medium rare or well done.
Oh, that's not
With rain comes
thing
death.
arriving. Hang on, 1 second. Alright, I just had to answer the door real quick. Yeah, this will be my last game for sure. And this hand's fine, honestly. I should have mulliganed it, but that's fine. Had a good rune play for him, yeah. I've played a lot of rune now. Like, I'm definitely in like the 100 matches or so, or more. I've got 50 wins, so even with a 50% win rate, which I'm pretty sure I'm over, I should be close to 100 wins at this point. And my food arrived though, so I will finish out this game and then I'll eat if Leo brings me the food.
To the shores of victory.
All right. Let's see. Rune, Storm. Okay, we'll do that. We'll hold off. This hand isn't awful. This hand isn't great. It could have been better. If I mulliganed away to Sage Light and stuff, it would have been better.
Rally to your king.
Are forged in steel.
Oh, I've been struggling lately, so I definitely feel like I needed some coaching. Yeah, main Sapphire, I keep playing. Don't worry, I drop back into Ruby quite often. Like, I'm in Ruby right now. If you can just have a bad run, it happens. Like, I've had an awful run today, and I had a pretty bad run at one point last night where I dropped like 5 games.
Stick to your path, no matter the hardships.
Okay. This is fucking bad. Oh my god. How do I deal with this? Can't use that. Can't use those. Can't do that. We didn't draw Anne and Grey out. We can't play enough removal to clear a lot. We can clear like 1 card. That's all I've got. I need the spell boost. So I think we probably lose this one, honestly. I've started with like nothing that can counter the big board.
Are they
Yep, and a chip. And then you're good.
Reason.
The rest is mine.
Shores of victory.
Well, you can take the drinks. Yeah, I don't care about those. That's fine, buddy. That's what I ordered. I haven't got the computer set up, so no, you can't. Sorry. The computer isn't ready. It's bugged out and I've got to fix it. Just watch some TV. Yeah, okay, this will work. This is a garbage play, but it'll work. I'm just trying to think about what I can do before I eat. I want to make this game pretty quick too, so I can eat. But we get the clear. I also don't want to just throw, so... we do get our play point next turn again too, so we can kun if we need to. Which is probably going to have to happen now that I see those. Being on 8 health is really fucking bad though, and I've had to spend both my healings as a clear.
To the edge of what's known. Get lost.
So we go for that. We get, do we get a full clear?
Like the vermin
Yes.
you are.
No. Yes, definitely. Okay, definitely full clear.
Not all is
Alright.
lost.
We don't want to leave a single thing up because any damage we take now is going to be really bad. Especially when I don't really have a good follow-up other than kunning again. We're basically just playing to live, not playing to win. At this point.
To the shores of victory.
Geno's like probably the worst card I could have seen right now.
Shores of
Although,
victory.
The night.
not the end of the world. Because this is a pretty easy kun
To
turn.
the edge of what's known. Get lost.
So we do that. Then we do this.
Not
I don't even
all
have to
is
spend
lost.
super hero if I don't want to here.
I was overconfident.
Unfortunately, I can't summon both Blaze Destroyers
Always lost.
since I didn't use super. If I had went super, I could have. I think. Well, maybe not. Maybe I couldn't have anyway. I could have probably only got one. The problem is, if they play a second Geno here, we're kind of fucked. If they play fucking... Why am I blanking? Why am I blanking on his name all of a sudden? I forgot what his name is.
Into an endless sky.
All I can think of is Saber, because that's what he says, Saber Strike. I don't know how... Everyone knows the card, you know, in hand. Albert, fucking oath. There we go. If they drop Albert turn 9, we might also be fucked. Just because of our hand state. We just don't have enough cards, and looking smart won't do enough impact here.
The only trophy I need.
That's really not good.
Don't.
Yeah. That's like the nastiest Olivia combo sword can do too.
Fall to this blade.
Because it's basically 3 removals and 2 stuck cards that get to stick on board. What's this at? Hang on. 10, so that is clear. Which gives me the hit on there that I need. Then we can do this, which is not great either. But at least it keeps us alive. Means they can't Albert us next turn for lethal, right? Oh no, they can. My mistake. They still can. We're dead to Albert. We're straight dead to Albert because I should have healed. I should have healed instead. Oh, I should have went for the heal. Jesus. Brutal. But yeah, I'm going to have another rune video going out tonight in like 4 hours, 4.5 hours. That's all my matches from last night's weekly tournament. And that's covering this deck. So if anyone does want to check that out, be sure to do it. It's good. I had four pretty easy matches in the end. There was like 1 or 2 close moments, but overall those matches were pretty easy. I definitely got lucky though. The aggro dragon must have kind of pseudo bricked at the end in the final match, which made it a lot easier to win that one. But it was still close. Honestly, I was dead to like any big storm.
I'm here to spread
Okay,
the
Apollo, that's good. I like to see Apollo here.
Good little dove.
I was just dead to a Albert Super Evo though. Like if they had Albert Super Evo, I was dead. So that makes me think they either don't have Albert or they just missed their lethal. I mean, they are trying to set up lethal, so there's that. They may end up. Oh, they can go for the out. They can go for the Evo. That's a choice. This sucks, but I, again, don't have a choice. I'm looking for stuff that I can do now.
This homework's too hard.
And that's really, really bad.
The spark of knowledge.
Well, I can't really do anything that's gonna matter.
Shall it
I am dead to the Albert no matter what. I'm also dead to like any other substantial storm card. But yeah. Oh dear. But yeah, that video is just a more condensed version. And it covers all my matches, which is good. All 4 matches from that event. We've gone over most things in this stream so far, honestly. So it might not provide you much new information, but it will showcase a few more matches and more thought processes, I guess, on what I was doing. Yeah, I think I'm just dead. I don't think I can win this now. I have 1 out. 1 out. I have to top deck Kun. I have to top deck a Kun. That is not a Kun. Alright, we lose. GG. There is like one more chance here, and I've missed it as well, unfortunately. Oh, have I actually? Have I? Hang on. Do I can live this. I can live. We live this turn. We live this turn. Dude, if I had have top decked the Kun, I would have won. That would have been wild. I think we're down to our last Kun though, right? I don't know if I've played 2 already, have I? Yeah, I've played 2. So it was like a 1 in like 18 chance to top deck Kun. Because it had to be a full play point Kun. Dude, what are they doing? They just have nothing? They must be as dead drawing as I am at this point. Are they going to go for the Super Evo? They are. Okay. I mean, fair, because they can win off just a normal Albert play. I don't blame them. I think I am now screwed. Yeah, okay. This is very, very bad. Draw. He has no boost, which makes him practically useless. Like, he's going to do nothing. That's game. Hey, we nearly had it. They bricked nearly as hard as I did at that end game. Like, if I had have drawn the Kun, I would have been really sad for them. I mean, they could have drawn Albert at any time and won the game. But hey, that's a pity. But yeah, I should make it to AA tonight, hopefully. And then maybe we'll stream tomorrow, maybe we won't. I don't know. Streaming for me, I don't have a consistent schedule out. It's just going to kind of be whenever I feel up to it and want to get in a few games. Because sometimes I just don't feel like it, especially after work or something. I'm like, yeah, I really can't be bothered. But I have consistently been getting a video out every day. That will continue, hopefully. I'll try and find something to put out tomorrow. Don't know what, but it'll be a video. Whether it's something more casual, whether it's something more fun, who knows? We'll see. But I haven't got any ideas at the moment on what to do. I really should try and cover a budget Forest deck, but I'm really bad at playing Forest, so no hope there. We'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will catch you guys next time. Until then, see ya.